Hi guys, and welcome to ZaxChat, where we talk about movies and more. Thank you for joining me. Today we are talking about the latest addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's right, cumberbitches. Today we're talking about... Doctor Strange is the origin story of a very arrogant surgeon who, after a really bad car accident, loses the use of his hands, and to find a cure, he goes searching all over the world and eventually discovers the mystic arts. Now, this film is a big deal for Marvel because this is where they are introducing full-blown magic, something that they have been sidestepping for a while now. Doctor Strange is played by Benedict Cumberbatch, and he is joined by Amy Adams. Hey guys, Zach from the future here. As I was editing this video, I realized that I said Amy Adams instead of Rachel McAdams. So I just want to apologize to you, Amy, and Rachel. So yeah, if I say Amy Adams, just ignore it. Doctor Strange is played by Benedict Cumberbatch, and he is joined by Amy Adams, Rachel McAdams, Tilda Swinton, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Benedict Wong, and Mads Mikkelsen as the villain. And I think most of these actors did really good jobs in their roles. Benedict Cumberbatch really nails the arrogance of his character early on, and I thought his accent would take me out of the picture a bit, but it didn't. It didn't bother me at all, actually. Likewise, Tilda Swinton, Benedict Wong, and Chiwetel Ejiofor also nail their roles. I thought they did really, really well. Amy Adams, Rachel McAdams, did not need to be in this movie. I get why her character is there, and she does have an arc through the film, but I didn't feel like it needed to be played by Amy Adams. Rachel McAdams! Fuck! There was no reason to have such a big name in that part. However, maybe that's something that they're going to dwell a bit more on in the sequels. Now, unfortunately, Doctor Strange does fall back on that Marvel trope of having a villain that doesn't really feel all that menacing, which is such a shame because I love Mads Mikkelsen. I think he's a terrific actor, and in here, he just wasn't used to the fullest extent that he could have been. So I'm really crossing my fingers that he gets a chance to shine in Star Wars Rogue One, which comes out at the end of the year. I did enjoy this film overall, but I do have issues with it. It falls back on that Marvel formula of filmmaking. I found myself easily predicting where the plot would go. Some of the humor in the film is really, really well done. Some of it doesn't quite hit the way I think it's intended to.
This is a tough room.
I will say I love the cloak of levitation. It reminded me very much of Carpet from Aladdin in the way it moved and everything like that. So look out for that part.
I can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug.
And the other thing that I really have to praise about this film is the visuals. They were phenomenal. It was at once like being on the most awesome yet horrifying acid trip you could possibly imagine. However, all the special effects in the world cannot save a bad movie. Thankfully, this is not a bad movie. It's just not great. I remember leaving the theatre after seeing Iron Man 1, the first Avengers film, and Guardians of the Galaxy, and just being blown away by those experiences. And I was really hoping that Doctor Strange would deliver the same sort of thing. And unfortunately it doesn't, and it's not up there with those three other movies for me. But one of the intriguing things about this film is that now that the origin story is out of the way, it does get you thinking about what's to come and how this magical character is going to fit into the larger MCU and what his role is going to be once we get to Infinity War. As I was leaving the theatre, however, it did get me thinking, are we maybe becoming oversaturated by Marvel films? There's been so many of them in such a short period of time. Maybe we are getting over it. And I hate to say that because this is a universe that I care about. I really enjoy a lot of the movies, but there are just as many misses as there are hits throughout this cinematic universe. I actually think it would do Marvel a lot of good to finish up the Infinity War arc that everything is leading towards, and then before starting the next phase, maybe take a couple of years off. Maybe give audiences a chance to miss this type of content. I think that that would do them a world of good. However, I think we all know that that's not going to happen because these movies, no matter how good or bad they are, they make millions and millions and millions of dollars. So I'm pretty sure they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. In the end, guys, Doctor Strange is good, not great. I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10, but I do recommend that you see it at the cinemas because, like I said, those acid trip scenes are just crazy. Please do not actually take acid before going in and seeing this because there's a good chance you'll die. Thanks for watching ZaxChat, guys. I really appreciate your support. If there's any reviews or content that you'd like to see, hit me up on Facebook or Twitter. Those links are both in the description. And while you're down there, leave a comment. Tell me what you thought of Doctor Strange because I'd be very curious to know. Thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day wherever in the world you are. And never forget, peace, love, and respect.